What's good? Breaking news, you guys. Welcome back to the CFL recruiting series. This ain't the commitment series right now. Breaking news, right? Because this has been being talked about all late last night, and now it's going to trickle into this morning. You're going to see articles and everything like that. There has been whispers that Coach Prime is not done pulling 5-star recruits. Like he's not done with trying to flip 5-star commitments. It was talked about on the Pat McAfee show with one of these guys. Every college news article has been talking about another kid who's been heavily mentioned that we're going to talk about in a little bit. Both of these kids, mostly one, but both of these kids have been talked about as potentially being able to flip right from Texas A&M, because that's where they're both committed to Jackson State. Now, one thing I just want to say before I tell you about these kids is that when there's smoke, there's fire, right? Always remember that when there's smoke, there's fire. If you hear something, it's not gonna always be true, but most of the time, you might got something. So, and we just witnessed Coach Prime pull off the impossible yesterday. So, at least what we thought was the impossible. So, trust me when I say this might not be far fetched either, especially when I show you the proof. So, the two kids, the two 5-star recruits we're going to be talking about today is Evan Stewart and Shamar Stewart. Now, no, they're not related. One's from Frisco, Texas. The other one is from Opelika, Florida, I believe. So Evan Stewart is the number one receiver in the country. No, number two receiver in the country, according to 24/7 Sports. He has been rumored to flip his commitment, but he is not being. I'm gonna get to him last because he's not being talked about as much as Shamar Stewart, right? The 6'6", 272-pound defensive end. So we're gonna start with him because his name is buzzing, like it's buzzing. So with Shamar Stewart, like I said, 6'2", 6'6", 272-pound defensive lineman from Opelika, Florida. He's a 5-star recruit. Both of these guys are 5-star recruits. Nationally, he is ranked number 9 in the country, right? At his position, he is ranked number 3 in the country. And in the state of Florida, he's ranked number 1. This boy is a grown man, right? And before I get into telling y'all about this kid, I know y'all are gonna ask, what makes you think that he's gonna flip from Texas A&M to JSU? I'll show you. So there's a tweet, right? Ever since this news broke, there have been tweets about Shamar Stewart potentially flipping. He has retweeted them, right, with eye emojis. Like, I'm gonna put one up for y'all now, where he was like, I think the caption said, "When you're getting ready to sign to Texas A&M, but then Deion Sanders comes calling with the little face." So I'm just saying, like, why at this point? Why? Now he's not scheduled to sign until February, right? So we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen in between then. But he's sharing this stuff, and who knows? Maybe he makes that decision earlier than usual. So Shamar Stewart is a grown man. As a matter of fact, he was mistaken as a high school senior when he was a high school freshman. He no, he was mistaken as a senior when he was a high school freshman. He's a grown man, all right. And with that being said, he added 20 pounds of mass to his frame, right, and he's already very big. He has one of the longest wingspans out of any pass rusher in this class. He's very powerful. He's gonna have to learn that he's not elusive, right? Like he's not elusive. Not every pass rusher is. He's not gonna be he's not gonna finesse it. That's the word I'm looking for. But he can do the dip and rip very nice. This is a guy who bursted onto the scene his sophomore year with 15 sacks. Now in the 2020 season, he sprained his AC joint, I believe, and was able to miss the season, which he did. And then he bounces back in his senior year with 13 sacks. This kid is really good. And he's not injury prone. That was just an injury that happened. It was a sprain. It wasn't even a tear. So yeah, like I said, grown man, bursting onto the scene, very productive. He will disrupt anybody. Any offensive lineman you put in front of him, he's going to disrupt this. I think Coach Thurman will be greatly happy, right, if he's able to pull off this move right here. Like if he's able to get this kid in the building, they wouldn't. Let me say this: if they get Shamar Stewart, they would no longer have to worry about replacing the production of James Houston. Somebody gonna have to hit out of all these guys they got. Somebody's gonna have to hit. So that's one thing that they can feel a little bit more comfortable about, right? And then after Shamar, let me tell you about Evan Stewart. Evan Stewart, 6 foot, 175-pound wide receiver from Frisco, Texas, right? Nationally, he's ranked number 6 in the country. At his position, he's ranked number 2 in the state of Texas. He's ranked number 6. Now, he is a track and football guy. And in track, right, his 100 meters, 10.58 seconds. His triple jump, 58-9, right? He's dynamic. He's a natural elite receiver. His body control, effortless, right? He's just as dangerous in the yak yardage as he is catching the football and running routes. He's just as dangerous, right? He will go get it in traffic with no worries. Like, he doesn't care to get his jersey dirty, if that's what you're wondering. Evan Stewart's name has come up as well. I'm not hearing as much as I am on Shamar Stewart, but his name has come up as well. If Texas A&M loses both of these kids to Jackson State, y'all gonna see the racism come out like you ain't never seen it before. I'm telling you, get ready right now. Y'all gonna see the racism come out like you ain't never seen it before. As a matter of fact, listen to this clip. Listen to this clip I have of a Florida State fan being upset about Travis, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Karen.
I was just wondering. I was just sitting here wondering, why didn't we hire Deion in the first place? Why? Why couldn't we hire Deion? Hell, not even Jackson State. Get the coach from Jacksonville State, because we can't beat them on the field either. This is some bullshit. And I'm not going to sit here and take it from that fucking piece of shit over at goddamn Jack.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
the sun is shining. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The air is good. Go outside, my dude.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate your passion, bro. Just up your donations, bro. Up your donations.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, bro.
cause they just sent an email to me talking about boosting membership in the Dunlap Champions Club to a year-round membership.
But yeah, go ahead, Karen.
Exactly. It's that serious right here. So, listen, I got to get ready to go to work. I was supposed to been now left, but mess around with y'all. So, with that being said, you're watching the CFL podcast. Please become a member if you would not mind doing so. Tonight at 7:30, it's going down with Mr. Terrence Tucker himself. We're going to be talking South Carolina State, previewing them in the Celebration Bowl. So be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, I got some videos coming that I pre-recorded last night, just to keep y'all going throughout the day. So with that being said, you're watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe, and I'm out. Peace.